are we going to end up in day 2 with another very quick sprint race, 200 meters. They've got a slight following wind. It's all beautifully set up here. 8 points for Tamari Davis from that 100. Look great. Can she produce something in the 200? Can Melissa Jefferson Wooden take the slam again against the better 200-meter runners this time? We've had additions to this. Great race. Daryll Neita is one of our racers and knows that she really needs to step up here if she wants to get in amongst the big money. The Brit is certainly capable of doing that. Brittany Brown, medalist in Paris, medalist at the World Championships back in Doha 2019, running well. Wasn't as sharp in the 100 as she would have liked. Was Gabby Thomas close enough? She was 4th. Big favorite to win this 200. What happens behind her if she does win? Where do the others finish? How many points are they going to get? What about Favour of Feely, the Nigerian? Might be a little bit tougher in lane 3, but she's a good 200-meter runner as well. 21.96. Not many get under 22 seconds. She's done it in her career and has already been pretty sharp this season. Jacia Sears, she's going to be in lane 2. Gotta wait for the crowd, and every one of these athletes is running for good money as well, even for Kayla White right on the inside. We'll be able to see everybody, see the whole race unfolding ahead of her.
Set.
Clean break from everybody. Good start from Neita. Jefferson Wooden moving, but look at Gabby Thomas has already taken yards out of Brittany Brown, and Jefferson Wooden is going well around that bend. Has run a superb bend, Jefferson Wooden. Gabby Thomas is right there in the mix, but look at this. They've taken it to her, and now on the outside, Davis is storming through. Who's going to take this? It's going to be pretty close on the line. It's going to be Thomas, though. Thomas gets it. 21. Yes, 21.95. The wind is legal this time. A sub-22 clocking for Thomas, but our slam champion is going to be Jefferson Wooden, because Davis, although she's come second, ooh, is it going to be Davis? No, because you don't get the same points.
You have to, with the win, you get a bonus.
Yep. 12.86, and she knows it. Jefferson Wooden. Do you know what? It's not a personal best for Gabby Thomas, because this is her event. Davis, personal best. Jefferson Wooden, personal best.
I think change up a little bit, right?
For that. She had to work
She did. Like I
really
said,
hard
in
for
lane
that.
4, it's a little bit tougher for someone as tall as Gabby Thomas, but it's funny how things change up a little bit. People usually look up at the scoreboard to see their times, but now they're looking at the points. They want to know if they have enough points to win the slam, and Melissa Jefferson Wooden coming out with another slam championship. The first person to defend their slam championship.
At this point, who's going to win?
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, it was tight for Gabby around that turn in lane 4, and she didn't come off the turn in front. She had to use her maintenance, those long legs, to get through to the line before everyone else. Right now, it's anyone's race, but anyone who knows the 200 would know that it's just a matter of time before Gabby opens up those long limbs and comes through. Look at Melissa at the latter part of the race. It's something that she's going to have to work on. I saw it at the end of the 100 as well. When she is getting to the line and needs to get there faster, she rolls her shoulders. She's not going to get the same extension and the same trajectory off of her stride if she does that.
You know what? When there's 100K up for grabs, roll your shoulders.
We're all going to roll our
Just give
shoulders,
it
right?
everything.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. If the form goes, she's fighting for it. That's the point. I think she knew, because Davis came back, and all of a sudden she's under pressure, because Daryll Feely popped in there into 3rd as well, who was charging in lane 3. Could have all been different anyway.
Yep.
There is our slam champion.
Melissa, you are now 2 for 2 as slam champions. What does that mean to you?
It's a testament to all the work I've been putting in. You know, my goal for this year is to literally focus on me, no matter how hard I work. Sometimes it's just not enough for everybody, but my goal this year is to prove to everybody what I can do.
You talked about you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. What makes you uncomfortable in this league, and how are you overcoming it?
Just, you know, stepping out of my comfort zone. There's a lot of well-renowned and, you know, grounded women in the 200, and, you know, I'm not known to be a 200 runner, so I'm pushing the boundaries. I'm seeing what I got out there.
The Miami Heat set the stage for a dazzling display in the women's 200 meters at the latest stop of the Grand Slam track series. Perfect sprinting conditions, aided by a light tailwind, promised an explosive contest featuring some of the finest talents in global sprinting. At the center of attention stood Gabby Thomas, the overwhelming favorite and reigning winner from the Jamaican leg of the circuit. Positioned in lane 4, she faced stiff opposition but showcased once again why she is a dominant figure in the half-lap race. Navigating a demanding curve and relentless pressure from her rivals, Thomas powered through the homestretch, crossing the line first in 21.95 seconds. The time was both wind-legal and among the fastest marks recorded this season. Hot on her heels, Tamari Davis delivered the performance of her career, securing second place with a lifetime best of 22.05 seconds. Her rapid improvement has marked her as one of the sport's brightest young prospects. Melissa Jefferson, fresh off a victory in the 100 meters earlier in the meet, clinched third with another personal record of 22.15 seconds. While she didn't top the podium this time, her consistency across events secured her enough points to hold on to the Slam champion crown, making her the first athlete to ever defend the title successfully. Just off the medal spots, Nigeria's Favour Offaly clocked a solid fourth-place finish, while Britain's Daryll Neita displayed glimpses of her potential, though she will need sharper execution to match the very best. Former world medalist Brittany Brown started strongly but faded in the latter stages, unable to sustain her opening momentum. The Miami crowd fed off the charged atmosphere, knowing that the stakes were more than just bragging rights. Significant prize money and crucial points in the Grand Slam rankings were on the line. Thomas may have taken the day's victory, but the championship race underscored that strategy and consistency would ultimately decide the season's outcome. Speaking afterward, Jefferson reflected on her journey and growth. "I've never been known as a 200-meter runner," she admitted, "but I wanted to test myself, step out of my comfort zone, and show what I'm capable of." Her determination and courage have clearly paid dividends. With the 2025 season building momentum, this race raised the level of expectation for what lies ahead. As the World Championships loom later in the summer, athletes continue fine-tuning their form, while fans anticipate even bigger clashes. Even in the absence of Jamaican stars Shericka Jackson and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the Miami Showdown proved that the women's 200 meters is as thrilling and unpredictable as ever. The women's 200 meters in Miami highlighted not only speed but also depth in the field. Gabby Thomas reaffirmed her status as the event's standard-bearer, while Tamari Davis's breakthrough hinted at a bright future for American sprinting. Jefferson's resilience and ability to balance two sprint disciplines made her one of the most consistent athletes on the circuit. With Offaly, Neita, and Brown still in the mix, the season promises even more drama as these women chase global glory.